Hello, my name is Michael Anderson. I'm Chief Executive Officer of Expeto Wireless. We are a platform as a service company that enables both private and public, or what we call hybrid, enterprise mobile networks for medium to large businesses. So I am based in Portland, Oregon, yet we serve the globe, and I'm here today to basically provide Jim Carroll my three big predictions in the networking world for 2023. So my first prediction is that I guess the Chinese say 2023 will be the year of the rabbit, which stands for, I think, hope and prosperity, but I think this will be the year of the enterprise. And what I mean by the year of the enterprise is we've seen a tremendous amount of investments really on the heels of 5G and edge computing and relevant applications. And we've made some wonderful progress, and there are some awesome references and case studies out there, which we feel really happy to have been a part of. However, we still see the wireless operators, I think, preoccupied with the consumer market. And as of late, we've seen, especially in the United States and really, with Vodafone and others, that, these huge infrastructure investments kind of coupled with really are, not, super high return results in the consumer market have kind of delivered lackluster results. And we've seen that in some of the deflated stock prices. And I think what this is going on a bit of a limb in really pivoting off of the year of the enterprise is I think that we're going to see the first real slicing pilots. And I mean, not just from a network perspective and demonstrating that 5G slicing works, but really bringing together an enterprise customer, perhaps an edge compute provider, a cloud provider like AWS, GCP, Azure, together with a wireless operator to show how these virtual slices on the network can be provisioned, and then together with companies like Expeto, we can enable that end-to-enterprise to really have the control, the agility, the integration of that slice into their everyday operations, and really starting to exercise that speed, reach, and scale of 5G in what I would call some meaningful applications. And I don't mean to diminish private networks. We've had a tremendous amount of success with private networks. But I also think that there's a great amount of on-net opportunities if we look at the urban areas that are covered, and the ability to get slicing out there in what I would say some demonstrable instances is going to show the enterprise customers in those markets just the power of what is right in front of them, and frankly, without a lot of the gymnastics and let's say complexity with, let's say, standing up a private network. And just adding to that, those slices are going to come incumbent with spectrum and a lot of things that I think are very important. So again, prediction 2, I would say 2023 really begins what will be a wonderful journey with slicing on the network. My final prediction for the year is really a transition, again, pivoting off of slicing and pivoting off of the year of the enterprise. And that is, we have seen traditional, let's say, charging models, especially for wireless services, to be, let's say, really just pivoting off of consumer time of use, how much bandwidth are you using, and almost, from some perspectives, kind of penalizing people for being power users of this wireless network. But when we step back and we think about this nexus of wireless and of fiber and of cloud and edge compute, what we've seen with really the more advanced suppliers that are focused on the enterprise market is they've transitioned to workload models, right? How much, of this asset are you going to use? Use as much of it as you would like. As a matter of fact, the more you use, the more efficient things are going to be from a costing point of view. And so I think that we have providers all over the world that have spectrum, they have wireless assets, they have fiber, they have internet, they have edge compute. And I think we're going to see people move to new pricing, especially in the enterprise segment that's workload oriented. So to say, listen, we have these mediums, wireless, fiber, et cetera. We're going to charge you based on throughput. As a matter of fact, we're going to incent you to use more of it to get higher speeds, to lever all these things, and we're not going to penalize you. We're not going to try to, make things complex with a la carte pricing. We just want the workloads. And as service providers, those service providers want to be in a position to be able to layer on and monetize additional services. And I think that with my three predictions, the year of the enterprise, with advances in slicing, and then frankly moving to more workload models in terms of pricing and packaging, for the service provider and their partners. I think that those are my big three predictions, and I hope next year, Jim, we're together and you tell me that maybe I got 2 out of 3 right.